Hey guys, so today I'm going to be trying some things I just got at Ulta and I'm so excited to dive into it. My hair is actually straight, like look at this. This is like a very rare occasion. Ulta in my area just opened up to where you can actually go in store, and let me tell you, that is quite an experience. It's so odd, but I mean, they did have display testers out, but you just couldn't touch them. They were like taped over and everything, so you couldn't get into them, which is understandable. But at least they had the displays out. It was a little hard for me to like see things though, because they had giant signs that said do not touch the testers in front of the display, so then you couldn't see the products behind it. Does that make sense? I don't know. I picked up a bit and I'm really excited to try them out. So if you're interested to see what I got, then I hope you keep watching. But first off, I really want to say thank you so much for clicking on my video, because I know you didn't have to, and that means it was interesting enough for you to even check it out, and thank you so much for that. And I really do hope you stick around. I'm gonna hush up now and we're gonna get into the video. So two things I got that weren't makeup related are the Not Your Mother's, kind of like the natural line. So I picked up the ones that are for curl defining. This is the Tahitian Gardenia flower and mango butter. So I basically bought a crap ton of Colourpop and I'm not ashamed of it. So the first thing I picked up was the Pretty Fresh Tinted Moisturizer. I know this has been out for a little bit, but I've never gotten to try it because you could only order it online, and I don't really like to order foundations offline because I feel like they're not that accurate, you know what I mean? But since I couldn't really touch the tester, I kind of eyeballed what the tester looked like, and I feel like this might be a good shade for me. I picked up 3 blush sticks. I picked up 25-8 Aloha and More is More. Picked up 2 highlighters in Bullseye and Starbright. And then I picked up 3 lippie sticks. I have Parker, who run this, Topanga, and Love Life. And then for fun, I picked up this It brushes with the Alex and Ani collection. It was like a collab they made a while ago, and I got it on sale, and I really just like the bracelet in it because I love moons and stars, and this one has a star and a moon on it. And I'm gonna let my mom have the foundation brush because I don't necessarily need another foundation brush, and I really love my Sephora one already. But yeah, so that's what I got. So I feel like my goal here is try to use as much Colourpop stuff I have, since I basically just bought Colourpop, which I can do that. I don't have their concealers, I don't think. Do I have a concealer? I might have Oh no. I think I actually do have one of their concealers, but it's pure white. Oh my god, look at that. I totally forgot I had this concealer. Maybe I can give it a try today. This is the Pretty Fresh Creamy Concealer in the shade Light 45. So we'll give that a try, because I do have the Colourpop, like the first one, but it's completely white. Like it's just a white concealer. Where is it? This one, the No Filter, it's literally just pure white. I use this when I do colorful looks and stuff like that. Did not buy the primer, so I'm just going to go in with a Drugstore primer, because I kind of want to just do affordable, because that's what I like. I like affordable. I don't know about you, but I love affordable makeup. So we're going to give affordable a try today. Oh. Okay, see, these are the things that don't work very well with squeezy tubes sometimes. I just squeeze this and look at how much came out, because there was an air bubble in it. Oh, crap. Well, I guess I still have a lot of product left over in this thing. Good to know. Okay. So I'm just going in with this. This is the Coconut Water Drop Primer by Wet n Wild. So I didn't really want to swatch them yet, but I think I need to, because if I'm going to use a Colourpop palette, it needs to go with one of these lippies and one of these blushes, you know. So we'll go ahead and give it a swatchy swatch. The only lippie stick I've ever owned, I think, is the shade Aquarius. And I can't figure out what happened to it. I lost it. Oh my god, I love Topanga. Oh my god, that is a summer shade and I love it. Okay. So these are the swatches right here. That's kind of how they look in person. It's a little more accurate. But here is Parker. It's like a really pretty, like, nudie pink. I'm down for. This is Love Life, who runs this, and Topanga. I love that. I didn't know it'd be that bright, but that's such a pretty like summer shade. And I like these reds. This one's a little like darker or a little more muted. This one's more muted. This one's way more red. But these are, oh, these are beautiful. So this is the shade Topanga. I don't know how to show like its true color, but it's like a watermelon pink. And you know what? The longer I wear it, the less bold I think it is. Because at first I was like, this isn't gonna look good on me. But now I'm getting used to it. And granted, I have no other makeup on, but this would be a cute lip with like even just like some lashes or like a wing, you know? You catch my vibe? Okay, this is Love Life and it's a matte formula, but it feels good. It feels like a good matte so far. Oh my gosh, I love this red. I love this red. Need to whiten my teeth a little more, but I like it. And the Topanga was actually a satin formula. Okay, so this is the shade Who Run This, which is also a matte. But I love this. It's like a good red brown that's not too much. I would definitely wear this in the summer because I like wearing dark lips and even in the summer, but like this is like a version of a summer dark lip where it's not like fall dark, like autumn dark, but it's dark. And then this is the shade Parker. I like this shade. One thing I've noticed I like to do with the satin ones is I like to blot them so they're a little bit less like thick feeling, if that makes sense. And sorry my lips look like crap, I just kind of threw it on. As much as I like the reds, I might wear this, I might do this kind of lip. So I think I'm gonna do maybe a mix of the Mulan and the Dream Street palette for this look. Okay, so here are the blushes. So this is 25.8, this is Aloha, and then this is More is More. I thought More is More was going to be red because in the picture on the box, like see how strawberry, like cherry red it is? I was hoping it would be more red. But it's like a pinky with kind of like some shimmer going through it. But these are beautiful. I love the Aloha shade. It's like really calm. And I love orange blushes. So this is Bullseye and this is Starbright. So you can see those are really pretty. I'm blended out. So I really like Bullseye. Like look at that. It really matched my skin. And then this is like a little bit more of a cooler, little icier highlight. Let's try some of this concealer. Gosh, this matched me beautifully. Yay! It's a little yellow than I'm used to, but I can work with that. Okay, so I'm going to take my Colourpop brush set that I own, and I'm going to take the shade Fighter in the Mulan palette, and I'm going to run this in my crease. And I'm using the E15 brush if you're curious, because it's a really big fluffy brush that I like to use when I'm using a shade in my crease, especially the first transition shade, because it just disperses it in a really easy manner for me. And then I think I'm going to take the shade Strength in the palette. It's pretty warm. I might actually dip it into Honor a little bit, mix the two. Yeah, I like that shade. But I do want to try this little sequin shade out and see how it goes on, because usually I have bad luck with these sequin shades, and this one actually reminds me a lot of the Soothe shade in the Tati palette. But let me get a shadow brush. That might help me. At least pack on the color just a little. And then I would imagine just take my finger and kind of pat on the sequin. Ooh! Ooh, that's pretty. And then I think I'm going to put Be Swift on top of it because it's kind of like a glitter maybe do that. I can't tell if this is too much. I feel like I might have done too much. Okay, so I mixed Strike a Match on top of this. So I think what I'm going to do now is just deepen back up the outer portion of the eye. So I'll probably take the shade Guiding Spirit and put that on the outside. And then a little bit of True, which is the darkest kind of cooler toned brown in this palette. And I'm just focusing it out here to kind of keep the depth on the outer portion of the eye. I feel like that's pretty good. So I'm just going to do the same thing on the other eye. And the reason why I did this before I did my actual foundation is because the Be Swift and Strike a Match shade I knew were going to cause a little bit of fallout. Just a few little flakies on the face, so that's why. Time to try the foundation. So it wants me to use either a sponge or my fingertips and lightly dab and blend into the skin. So I'm going to use my handy dandy base brush. But I'm going to clean my hand real quick because this is a hot freaking mess. So I'm just going to massage it because with my Fenty Beauty one, it's kind of in the same packaging. And I usually like to squeeze it. See? Actually, that's a pretty good shade match. Oh, this actually looks like a really good shade match. Did I do a good job? What the heck? Ooh, looks pretty. Look at that. I like to take just a tiny bit onto my brush and then buff it in. So even though I squirted or pumped out a little bit, I just take just a little on my brush and then I kind of focus it in the center of my cheek and then bring it out and kind of go from there. This is definitely tinted. This was a very sheer foundation. It was gonna be really dewy, but it's a nice finish. It kind of just looks like my skin. It doesn't give a glow. It's not like a dewy, if that makes sense. So you might like this actually if you aren't into the whole really dewy skin. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of that concealer and just put a little bit on the inner portion of my eye. And then I'm just going to take this cute little elf sponge and blend this out. Might do a little bit more, just like right here. And that's about it. Oh my god, I did such a good job picking out my shade. I usually suck at this. Like for real. It's either like really, really light or it's too dark. So for my under eyes, I think I'm going to just take Fighter, which was the first shade we used, and then maybe put a little bit of Honor and True on the outside. And then I'm just taking this brush. It doesn't have anything on it, but I'm just using this to kind of soften out the outer portion because I feel like it's a little harsh. I don't know why. But it just helps kind of blend everything together. Okay, so I just put some mascara on. I was going to go in with the Colourpop BFF one, but it was dried out, so that's fun. So I just used the Maybelline Lash Sensational Curvitude mascara. And now we get to go into the sticks, and I'm really excited. Okay, so I think I'm going to do Aloha. So, I'm assuming I can just kind of go like this. And we'll give this a try, see how it goes. Let's just use a little baby one. That's cute. I think what I'll do, maybe put it on my hand. Put it on that way. Yeah, so I'm just going to rub some on the back of my hand and then just rub a little bit onto my fingers, and then I'll use my fingers to place it. So where I like to do it is I like to find my cheekbone and I like to follow it and flick up. So it kind of lifts me a little bit rather than drags down the blush. Yeah, these are definitely buildable. They said buildable, and this is definitely buildable. Like, look how soft that is. It's definitely not harsh at all. Like, at all. I honestly feel like I could just go in like this and not even worry about it being too harsh. And I, for one, like a good blush. Like, I am a sucker for blush. I love a lot of blush, and I know some people don't feel that way. So this is good too, because if you're not a huge fan of blush or you're trying to get into creams, oh my, that looks good. This is like a really good product. I'm just going to pat it on and then blend it out with my fingers. Ooh. This looks beautiful. A little on the nose, because I like a little on the nose. I like it. This is pretty. I like it a lot. That's beautiful. Just beautiful. Okay, so we're going to go in with Bullseye. And I'm going to definitely rub this on the back of my hand and then apply it with my fingers. Let's see if I tap it on just a little bit and then blend it out. Love it. I almost want to just put a little bit of starbright, even though I don't need to, because like look how pretty and natural that looks. But just out of curiosity, because it's like, why not? I'm gonna put it just kind of like on the high point a little bit of my cheekbone. Yeah, just a little. I don't even want to do bronzer. Like, I just like the way this looks, but I'm going to put a little bit of bronzer on. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Pressed Powder in Coconut. Okay, so I think that did a good job just kind of warming it up a little bit. And I think I'm going to use the shade Parker. So let's give this a try. I should really like this shade Parker. I really like it. I'm not usually like a pink kind of girl. I usually stick with my browns and my brown nudes. So I really like this. I think it's nice. Go in with my Catrice Prime and Fine spray. And then here's an up close look at the makeup so you can see it. And this is the final look. I really like it, and like, even with my hair styled right now, like, I'm feeling good even though I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, I love this look. I really do. I think it turned out beautifully. I love all of the products. I love the highlighters. I love the cream blushes. I seriously love them. And the lippie sticks, I've only had one, so it was nice to kind of experiment again with them and see how I like the feel of them. But I absolutely love this shade the more I wear it. I love the red shades that I got, and I can't wait to wear that to Topanga, especially when I'm tanner. But it still looks good now, especially if I did a look like this again. So I can't wait to try them out. I'm really excited. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm so happy everything worked out for me. Like, I just love all the products that I have, which is great because having that last video where everything went up, it was like, I don't want products to fail. I want products to succeed and do beautifully, and I think everything on my face did such a beautiful job today. I'm so happy about it. So happy about it. So thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, especially if you made it this far. That means the world to me. I'm glad I didn't bore you to death, but thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I love you so much, and I can't believe that we hit over 300. Like, that's insane. I did not think that was gonna happen, and I am so pumped about it. Like, I'm so pumped about it. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I have more videos coming, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next one. Bye.